Lake George has been a centerpiece in history. For Europeans, it was pivotal to the establishment of empire in the New World. For a new nation, it was the highway that saved Boston from the British, as cannon were rushed from Ticonderoga to that embattled city. The Sagamore is a centerpiece of history. In 1920, the son of a pastor, Ernest Van Rensselaer Stiers, took the reins of reconstruction. The design was based on George Washington's home in Mount Vernon. To maintain a smaller look, it was laid out with 4 wings jutting out from a common center. The basic structure of what we now know as the Sagamore was established in the 1920s.
Sagamore is a member of the Historic Hotels of America, and there's only a handful of hotels that have the grandeur of the Sagamore in the United States. In upstate New York, we're certainly lucky to be in the Adirondack Park and Lake George and in Bolton Landing. It's truly unique. We're on an island of our own. It's a 72-acre island where the hotel sits. Again, the hotel's been here for over 100+ years. We've been welcoming guests since the 1800s. So there was a question posed to me as to why in the winter, and my question is why not? We're here, we're amazing property, we've got an amazing staff. What makes us unique and special is that we've been here, again, for so many years, but we're a part of the community. We're integral to Bolton Landing and Lake George. People look to the Sagamore as more than just a hotel. They look to us as a neighbor. They look to us as somebody who's been here for many, many years, and they care deeply about the Sagamore. The fun thing about the Sagamore is the view changes daily. You know, you've heard the sayings, you know, if you want the weather to change, just wait and it'll change. Well, not only the weather, but the view here in the Adirondacks, from the fall to the winter, is spectacular. And, you know, a light snow, there's nothing better. You're in your room with a fireplace. Coming for a couple nights, a Friday night or a Saturday night, it's a short drive. You can step back and you can get away. The key is that you can spend 2 nights here and it'll seem like you've been here for a week, which is really good. Sometimes people need to unwind, and I would say, why not the Sagamore? We've got plenty of things for you to do and plenty of offerings. In the historic main hotel, we have 137 guest rooms. Those are comprised of lake view and garden view. We have suites, we have rooms, we have balcony suites. Staying in the main hotel is certainly special, but in addition to that, we also have the lodges, which run the perimeter of the island. It's a large room, so we've just redone those in the last 2+ years. And the lodge suite, for instance, has a fireplace, has a large living room, has a full-service kitchen, has a bedroom, a bathroom, and they all have lake views, these suites. So, you know, a family of 3, 4, and 5 comfortably can stay at the Sagamore in the lodges and have plenty of space for mom and dad to sit on the balcony when the kids are in bed and have a glass of wine, again, overlooking the lake. So the lodge suites are amazing. When you drive up the drive, and you approach the Sagamore and you see the grandeur of it, that's only a piece of the puzzle. What makes the Sagamore special is our staff, without question. From the housekeepers and the bellmen and the front desk staff and the restaurants and the spa, they're all here to serve. We have missions and visions and values, and it's all centered around the guest. We've got a full brigade, you know, our culinary team, and you'll talk to our Chef Savage. He does things from scratch. They take pride and truly care about what they put out.
As executive chef, besides my responsibilities of managing and running the team of this hotel in the culinary department, I love to cook, I love to touch the food, I love to work shoulder to shoulder with my guys. So here, as you see what I'm doing, this is a new recipe of ricotta gnocchi. It's going to be rolled out on our winter seasonal menu starting tomorrow night. So best way to make sure the recipe is as good as it can be is to make it myself, tweak it, and then we go from there. Some of the best service staff I've ever worked with. They really care about the guests as much as we do in the heart of the house, they do in the front of the house. So It's a great place to work. It's a great team. It's just, I'm very humbled to have the opportunity to be the executive chef of the Sagamore.
This is an amazing property, and to be here in the winter and to be sitting where I'm sitting, right next to a fire, is inviting. And just imagine from the Albany area, the Saratoga area, the Tri-Counties, and up north and what have you, we're a short drive away, but it's a world apart.